Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. It's Brandon again, and I figured today we'd do a little bit talking about supplements, only because it's been a while since we've done this, and honestly, that's why I started my channel, doing supplement reviews, ingredient profiles, talking about what works, what doesn't work. And I've gotten away from it recently only because we've really covered lots of the stuff there is to cover, and I don't want to be redundant. However, today's subject, CLA or conjugated linoleic acid, is one that we've never talked about. And I figure it's a great time to do so because most people use CLA in the pursuit of weight loss. And given the time of year as people start to transition out of their bulks, they're going into their cuts, they want to look nice for summer, that way when they're walking down the beach they get looks that go, alright, damn. Instead of being that overweight person in a Speedo and getting looks that go, damn, dude should not be wearing that Speedo. And I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyone who's ever been to the beach, I think we can all agree, there's always that one guy, really out of shape, wearing a Speedo, should not be wearing a Speedo. And I think we can actually go a little bit further than that and say even if you're in really good shape, probably shouldn't be wearing a Speedo. Just a little tip, but that might be a different video. So back to CLA. Most people use it because they want to lose weight. And does it help you lose weight? Well, looking at the studies, yes it does. If you're an animal. And I'm not talking about party animal, dude, or sexy animal. I don't even know what kind of voice that was. But I'm talking about legit animal. So if you look at the studies, the ones that show CLA to be really effective have only been seen when it's done on animals. In human testing, not so much. Now that's not to say there hasn't been some that have shown minimal results, but the key word there is minimal. And what we're talking about here is in the visceral fat or abdominal fat, and hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. I'll go ahead and flash an image on the screen right now because it's not the fat that's actually covering your abs, meaning you'll have a six-pack. Instead, what you're thinking of is subcutaneous fat, which this does not help with. Visceral fat is something that's very easy to lose, so to say. Subcutaneous, not so much. But again, different subjects here. So if you look at the studies, there's nothing there that warrants me really saying that CLA is effective for humans. If you have a pet rat that's looking, to maybe pop out a few little offspring and wants to get busy with the ladies, look better for the summer, feed that rat CLA all day, every day. But when humans is concerned, doesn't really do much for you to warrant the price. Now, I'm sure I'm going to have people out there that say, you know what, CLA worked great for me. And you know what? I'm sure you saw great results while on CLA. However, I'd be very hard-pressed to say it was because of that. Again, with most supplements, regardless of what you're doing, whether it's bulking, trying to build muscle, gain strength, lose fat, you usually get everything else in line when you're paying a lot of your own money for these things, meaning your diet's on point, your training's on point, you're doing lots of cardio, whatever it is in line with your goals, and those things are usually what causes you to see the results you're looking for, not these pills you're popping a couple times a day. So when it comes down to CLA, I can definitely not recommend it based on the information that's available. So hopefully you guys stay away from it and save your money and put it into something more beneficial. So that's CLA for you. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. In the meantime, stay big.